Assalamu alaikum. So initially when people asked me about my opinion of POS, I thought they were asking me about Arabic dictators, and this is not a political YouTube channel, so I passed. But then it turned out that they were asking me about proof of stake, and specifically they're asking me about whether cryptocurrency staking is halal or haram. So in this video, I'm going to try to answer exactly this question. Now, whenever I do one of these halal or haram videos, I'll inevitably get a few comments that basically say, hey brother, I didn't understand anything you were saying. Can you just tell me plain English, is it halal or haram? And to that I would say, if you don't understand my reasoning, what is really the value that you're going to get from me saying if it's halal or haram? I mean, if I say it's halal, are you going to follow it? And if I say it's haram, you're going to follow it regardless of the reasoning without understanding how I got to that conclusion? What if I'm totally wrong with my reasoning? Your role is to consider the arguments that I lay before you and consider the merits of these arguments and compare them with arguments that you may hear elsewhere and choose that which you find has the most strength, that which is the closest to righteousness, al-taqwa. I try to do my best when I'm answering these questions, but I may get them wrong. So keep that in mind. Now, having said all of this, Bismillah, let's get started. Is cryptocurrency staking halal or haram? Naturally, a good place to start with our answer to this question is understanding what is cryptocurrency staking. Now, in my answer to this question, I'm going to try and avoid any technical details as much as possible and try to relay things in as simple terms as possible, even though when you're talking about cryptocurrency and blockchain, this is often quite difficult. But here it goes. Cryptocurrency staking is when you lock up your cryptocurrency for a period of time in return for rewards that are typically paid to you in the cryptocurrency itself. So for example, let's say you have 10 Rakani coins. You commit these Rakani coins to a wallet for staking, and after 7 days, you're rewarded with 1 Rakani coin as a reward. So now in your wallet, you have a total of 11 Rakani coins. The amount of reward you get for cryptocurrency staking is a function of how much cryptocurrency you commit to staking and also how long you commit that cryptocurrency for. The reason why cryptocurrency softwares are often designed to incentivize people to stake their cryptocurrency is because these coins that are staked help improve the security and integrity of that cryptocurrency's blockchain. Again, I'm going to avoid going into any technical details here, but just know cryptocurrency staking involves basically locking up your cryptocurrency for a period of time, and this process helps improve the security of the blockchain for this cryptocurrency that you are staking. So now the question is, does this staking of cryptocurrency involve riba? From what I described, staking involves committing money, basically cryptocurrency, with the expectation of getting your money back and a return on top of it. Now, while this may sound like riba to many, this is actually not sufficient to make a claim of riba. After all, committing money and hoping for your money to return to you with a return is basically at the heart of every financial investment that you can think of. Riba is present in a loan of money, wherein the lender expects to benefit from their loan. So loans in Islam can only be done as an act of charity. So a requirement for the suspicion of riba to be valid is that there has to be a loan of money, either explicitly like in riba al-nasi'a or implicitly like with riba al-fadl. So in the case of staking, is there a loan of money? So a loan of money involves a lender, a borrower, and an amount of principal that has to be returned eventually to the lender. Are these elements present in crypto staking? From what I can see, the answer is no. There is no borrower, for example, as is evidenced by the fact that you can do crypto staking on your own. You don't need a human counterparty to do crypto staking. Assuming you have the technical knowledge and you have enough tokens, because some proof of stake will require a minimum number of tokens. Assuming you have this available, you can do the proof of stake yourself without the involvement of any other human in this interaction. With crypto staking, you're transacting with the software, not with someone else. Now, granted, most people will use an intermediary like Coinbase or Binance when they do their crypto staking, because either they don't have the technical knowledge to do it on their own, or they don't have enough coins to do it on their own, so they pool it with coins from other people who want to do staking, or they just don't want to spend the time and effort to do it on their own. But just because you use an intermediary in a certain transaction doesn't mean that the nature of this transaction has changed at all. Now you may be asking yourself, well, where are these rewards coming from, if not from someone else? Where are these extra coins coming from? Are they coming out of thin air? And the answer to that is basically yes, that's exactly where they're coming from. Cryptocurrencies are governed by software, and the software dictates when new currency is created and when new rewards are distributed. When you earn your cryptocurrency staking rewards, no other person's balance of cryptocurrency is being decreased. It's not coming from someone else's balance. The algorithms for that particular cryptocurrency's software is what is creating these rewards. So there is no riba in cryptocurrency staking because there is no loan of money. There's no borrower who is being granted the ability to spend the cryptocurrency that the staker is lending to them. This is just not happening. The fact of the matter is cryptocurrency staking can be done by a single person, and that single person is interacting with the software of the cryptocurrency, not with a human counterparty. So again, I think we can safely say that there is no riba involved here. Another objection that may occur to someone is that, well, isn't this cryptocurrency staking risking your money in a valueless activity, and therefore it's a form of gambling? And to that I would say, no, actually cryptocurrency staking is performing a valuable function in that the coins that are staked are helping secure the blockchain for that particular cryptocurrency. So this activity does in fact hold value. Another objection that may occur to someone is that, isn't this cryptocurrency staking just enabling the rich to become richer? I mean, basically all they have to do is commit some of their cryptocurrency and they get rewards for that. To that, I would say, I don't think Islam necessarily objects to the rich getting richer. I think what Islam objects to is the rich getting richer at the expense of someone else who is being treated unfairly. So for example, with the case of lending with interest, if the lender lends money to the borrower and the borrower's obligations are fixed and the borrower falls on hard times and they can't make their payments on time, the lender then has the right to seize the borrower's assets in some cases, further impoverishing the borrower while enriching themselves. So these are the types of arrangements that Islam objects to. But I don't think Islam has any objection to people becoming richer when this is happening while creating value and not at the expense of someone else who is being treated unfairly. And in the case of cryptocurrency staking, I don't see it as treating anyone unfairly. In fact, when cryptocurrency staking happens, as we mentioned, the blockchain becomes more secure, and therefore everyone who holds cryptocurrency that is associated with this blockchain, these people's holdings, their cryptocurrency becomes more valuable because the blockchain that they're associated with is more secure and more reliable. So in conclusion, generally speaking here, with the acknowledgement that there are thousands of cryptocurrencies out there and staking may not work the same for all of them, but in general here, I don't see any real objections with merit to cryptocurrency staking in Islam. I think the relevant hadith here is la dara wa la dirar. Basically, you should not be harming yourself, nor should you be causing harm to others. And I think that this applies in the case of cryptocurrency staking. You're neither harming yourself, nor are you harming others. And therefore, it seems like a perfectly permissible thing to do. So those were my thoughts on cryptocurrency staking. Let me know your thoughts in the comments. If you liked anything in this video, make sure to leave a like and subscribe. Until next time, make sure to take care of yourself. Assalamu alaikum and peace be upon you all.